Okie dokie. I believe that I am live now. Alright. Somehow I am still working on this. Oh my goodness. So much to do. Can you guys hear me? Is it working? My hair. Okay, let's go ahead and get started cutting things out. Oh my goodness, so much to cut out. Let's see here. Hello, people already in the chatting. How are y'all doing? Thanks for coming to the stream. Also, I wanted to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel for over 550 subscribers. I believe I have 558 now. So that is not anything I ever would have thought I've ever done. Yay! Well, thank you guys. I am glad that you enjoy my channel. Unfortunately, no music on this stream, or else I will get copyright strike from YouTube. I would love music right now, but my phone doesn't have any music on it. Let's get a little closer. Oh, this process will take a while. Just cutting out stuff. Worbla will really mess up your scissors. Stuff is... I mean, like, I tried using a razor blade. Those craft knives to cut it. You have to use scissors. Okie doke. See here. Okay, so these go with number 2. I have to have these separated because there were too many tiny pieces. That goes there. I have a pile of worbla with scraps. Oh, goodness gracious. Hello, Overheat. What's up? I'm going to somehow try and cut this on here. This is going to be fun. Desk, too small. Not enough workspace. And try and not knock all the stuff I've already cut up and covered. Yeah, stamp. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Vince Maximum. You didn't know that cosplayers make their own stuff themselves. Well, some do, some don't. Sometimes you just can't really afford to have stuff made. I have done both. I've had some people commission my stuff, and I have made most of my stuff. Oh yes, hello, the doctor is here, 935. Yes, this is why the stream started a little bit later, because I was... Oh, goodness. I've been doing this all day. I did take a nap, though. I need sleep. Urgh. Scissors dying on me. You guys can hear me. Seems like it's okay. Oh goodness. Scissors. I hope you guys can hear me. Seems like it's okay. Hello, Crisis Diamago. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think my stuff is amazing. Just trying most of the stuff, I have not done before. Especially, I've not actually made my entire set of full armor before. Recently just started working with worbla. Each cosplay is pretty much planned as it goes. I don't really write anything down. I probably should, but it doesn't really help my process. I will still do it at the same pace that I do it now. Last minute, haha. Oh gosh. My hands are gonna be aching so bad. There's so many pieces. Okay, those all go at number 2. That goes here. I think. Nope, wrong number 2. Ah, crap. That goes with another piece. Too many things. That goes with this piece. I'm running out of space. I'll just throw this over here. Yeah. Crap. I'll pick that up in a second. Sorry, this is so exciting, guys. What have y'all been up to on this fine Saturday? The weather was nice outside, but I didn't really go outside. Just a little bit of a waste, but hopefully tomorrow will be nice weather. Okay, try not to poke my eyes out. This stuff is actually sharp. Okay. That goes there. Number 1. This is the number 1 for this piece. I put it on this table. Okay. Look at all that scrap worbla. I have to actually have a piece of the worbla saved for the breastplate thing, which will be fun if I have enough. And then I actually have to bring a sample of it to NerdCon this coming next weekend, so I can show it off to people when I do the armor building panel with my friend Victoria Cosplays. So yeah, will I have enough? I don't know. Sometimes I don't plan this far ahead. What is the outside place? Does it outside? I don't know. Hello, Brian Ramos. What is up? Thank you for coming to the stream. This is an exciting stream about cutting worbla. Outside, a mystical place. A place of much dangers and allergies and injuries. Possible injuries, anyway. And bugs and dangerous rabid animals. Start watching Bleach again. And let's see here. This is number one. Number one piece to go over here. Reminds you of Ninja Gaiden. Oh. Okay, running out of space to put these stuff. Ah, crap. Ninja Gaiden is a difficult game. Even the super old ones. I remember playing like a little bit of the Xbox one when it came out. Oh god. I wanted to shoot myself. I was like, what is this? Is this real? Why is this so hard? Maybe I'm just bad at it. It's really that hard. Yes, this does hurt to my hands after a little bit. And they're all curvy. Oh gosh. So much shapes. Come on, scissors. You can hang on. I need to go get new ones. Actually, I have a scissor sharpener. There goes that one. I think that's just you, Brian. I know what you mean. It does send. Looks like it sends twice sometimes, but no, I don't see it doubled on my screen. Man, I don't even. Let me think. How far did my little brother get before he's just like, fuck this game? And then we got to the second boss. We finally got past the tutorial, and I was like, that's a tutorial? Oh god, this game's gonna suck. And we got to the guy that was like the boss that was riding the horse. I don't know if he ever beat him. I think he did, but after that he was like, I can't do this. Okay. This is number 3. This is number 3. Nope. It's supposed to fit like this. Ooh. Fancy. I'm getting tangled. But have you played the super old 8-bit retro ones? Those are not easy either. Oh my gosh, I remember those. I actually played a little bit of that one. Okay, number 4. This one is number 4. Level 3 wooden sword. Okay. Okay. How many more pieces do I have? Too many. I don't know about cutting those. If y'all can see it. Those are hell. Oh my gosh. Kill me now. Need some sweatshop labor to cut this stuff. I do not remember. No, I didn't play Ninja Gaiden. I only played Ninja Gaiden 1 on the Xbox. And then the old ones. Even then, not too much of it. cut out this section, make it easier to cut. This giant thing is just making it hard to maneuver around. Okay, so let's see here. I can't remember how this is supposed to go. Oops. I need to figure out how many hours I've logged into this cosplay. Too many. Even then, I really haven't spent that much time on it. Number three. Okay. Carefully. Okay. Number 4 is over here. There. Okay, I'm gonna chunk this to the side, make room, because I'm gonna cut those out later. Those are way too hard. There's so many lines, I'm getting confused looking at it. It's like, crap, am I cutting the right place? Who knows? It's an adventure. I hope I have cut the appropriate amount of parts. I hate it when it's like, yay, I cut everything. Oh no, I forgot that thing. But I'll just Frankenstein it together with all this scrap worbla. See that my chat is still talking about Ninja Gaiden. Hands getting sore. Yeah. Just this little piece, and then I'm gonna start heat gunning everything. Alright. I'm missing pieces. Fabulous. Yeah, that does go with that. Or maybe I just never did the pieces for number 2. That would make sense. No way! Maybe it's in this pile. Err. Such frustrating. Like, seriously? Jessica, what's wrong with you? Oh, wait, everything. Err. So those 2 pieces fit there. Okay, I see what happened. Yeah, I didn't do that long piece. Crap. Well, worry about that in a second. Heat gun. Hello, Pax. What's up? Why am I on YouTube? Because I feel like doing a YouTube stream. I haven't done one in a little bit. I did not put a video, did not upload a video on my YouTube this week, so I have to do a YouTube stream. Or to do something at least. Hot. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Hopefully I don't melt my table doing this. That would be bad. I do not think these mats are heat resistant. Hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Let's see here. Put it over here so you can see close up. So basically, I'm heating up and poking it into the indentation of the heart. You don't really want to use anything pointy because when the worbla is hot, you could rip it and tear it really easy. See, look! Oh my gosh, it's so cool! Okay. Fold it over the edges, and then I will trim it I'm missing a piece there, but let me go ahead and trim that first. And okay. That's trimmed, and then we'll stick the back piece on there. We'll put a little filler in there. The heat gun's actually not too bad. I would think no AC and heat gun is pretty bad, but the AC is on right now. So yeah, but it's not really that hot today, so I am in luck. So I am not on fire in this room, thankfully. Okay. Okay, I'm going to heat up the side so I can pinch it closed and make it pretty. Well, he does get pretty sweaty even without pants. Gets some sweaty balls. Okay, let's see if that works. Hot. Hot, 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 hot. Probably should be wearing gloves doing this, but I don't like gloves. Tips of my fingers really don't have how much feeling left them anyway. sweaty balls. I mean, come on, what guy doesn't get sweaty balls? It's a normal man thing. Hello, Civic Torin. How are you? Welcome to the stream. The exciting stream where Heat Gun heats up worbla. Hello, Pseudo Exxon. What is up? Thanks for coming to the stream. Hello. Yes, pants are overrated. They're just so constricting. Who needs pants? If I were president, I would say people are allowed to be pantsless. Maybe in certain pantsless areas. Maybe not completely in public. I don't know. Okay. I need to do the outline a little bit more. Let's define that outline. What do I have here? This thing. And if you're wondering what tools I'm using, these are just like basic clay sculpting tools. You can get them at like, yeah, I got these at Walmart a long time ago. And it's about time I need a new set because the ones I have, the wood, and I have broken pieces of them and they're splintering everywhere. Pretty! Yay! Okay. Ta-da! It looks like a cookie. Alright. Now, we're going to do some moons. May I choose Sailor Mars? Oh yes, Sailor Mars is my favorite Sailor Scout. She, I like her because she has a very similar personality as I do. I think she's pretty much the meanest one in the bunch. So, yeah. There we go. That's great. I was like, perfect. I could be her. Donald Trump. Oh gosh. That man. He is an interesting one, alright. This is basically the same thing. sure it lines up. Trying to melt all the scraps, because the other day I accidentally like had the height gun pointed in the general direction of the scraps and it all melted into a blob, and I was like, oops. That's pretty much what I'm going to do with them eventually, but I didn't want them to melt into a blob then. Okay. Can't remember how far the pointy corner goes up here. Red pill, see into the future at a rate of 1 second per second, or blue pill, go 16 hours without sleep. 16 hours without sleep. I can do that normally. I was like, wait a second. Seeing a second into the future, I don't know. Can I not take either of them? Does that work that way? The green one where you get $1 million. There we go. Shikamaru, is that the guy? That's the one that has the dogs, right? In Naruto, I can't remember. Hello. Let me make a name. 28. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you could make it and witness this amazing, exciting stream. Okay, let's see here. Okay. How does that do? A little bit. There's some not going over the edge. Have a look through to see where to cut. I'm going to cut the end on accident, and I'm going to be sad if I do. There. Doritos and weed. Oh goodness. Oh gosh, did you guys see that news article about the guy in Austin that called the police because said he was too high? And so the police went over to his house and found him like laying on the floor in a pile of like Doritos and Mountain Dew and Chips Ahoy cookies. It was pretty comical. They were just like, wow. Pseudo Exxon, do I like streaming on YouTube or Twitch? I'm not really partial to either one. Both have their differences. I mean, Twitch is easier to set up to stream, but being able to view old streams is also a little bit difficult. So I like to archive my streams. That's why YouTube is a little better. I don't know. I like both of them. Can't do music on YouTube unless it's like, even then, I don't even want to do the royalty-free music, just because risk. Never know. The guy was living the dream. Someone tweeted out, and they're like, "Man, I want to party with this guy." Doritos and Chips Ahoy. Oh gosh, I can't do Chips Ahoy cookies anymore. I used to eat those things all the time. Like the chewy ones and the regular ones. Every COD player Saturday. Okay. Now for the underside. The underside of the moon. Ooh, scary. Spoopy. Chunky ones. After Chips Ahoy, what was that? The oven baked, the ones that seem like they're out of the oven. Was it Keebler? Maybe Keebler. I don't know. This was in the red package. I remember. I don't even know if they make them. I think they still sell them. I used to eat those because it's like the chocolate like would be all melty, like it just came out of the oven. Best thing ever. I love chocolate chip cookies. It is my favorite cookie. Just in case anyone was wondering. You know, I noticed that on most of my live streams, chat, we just end up talking about food. Because I just really, really like food. Like a lot. Cool. Don't like chocolate. That's crazy. Peanut butter. I am not a fan of peanut butter. Brad loves peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter. I don't know. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not really a flavor. I'm like, yeah, peanut butter, chocolate, ooh. By the way, Reese's Cups, just for your information, are not actual peanut butter. If you're allergic to peanuts, you actually can eat Reese's. But, you know, this probably might be made in a factory that has touched peanuts, so be careful. At your own discretion. Canadian. There's a Canadian here. Oh gosh, I was looking at some hilarious stuff on Tumblr the other day. Someone had screenshotted them googling. What was it? Oh yeah, they googled if I die, and then it drops down with suggestions. And the second one, or maybe it was the top one. The top one said, "If I die in Canada, do I die in real life?" Wow, that means someone has really looked for that. Sprinkle in tiny bits of crack. Hot. That's not pinching together. I have to get the super skinny piece. Yeah, it's my vegan friends like Oreos because they can eat it. I don't even know why people I don't know what the stereotype of Canadians. I know that I heard that Canadians are nicer and they say sorry all the time. But basically, Canada is like America number two. United States number two, but colder and with maple syrup. Y'all have also maple syrup. Yep. For Canadian ones. Other than also a lot of the Canadian stuff I've seen on the internet is from Pomage, who lives in Canada. If y'all know Pomage. Of course he's joking. Or is he? Doo -doo -doo. Norden, who is Norden Chat? I do not know who that is. Canadians are dicks. I haven't really met many Canadians. I mean, yeah, I think the only time I really meet Canadians is when I go to PAX Prime because they, can come down from Canada. And they seem pretty nice. Yeah, the Northeast has some interesting people. Boston is a friendly place. Bubbles, bubbles! Uh-oh. Come on. Chicago and New York, and the people there are 100% more nice. I don't know. I don't go up there very often, so. I'll let you know though, people in the South are very nice. I'm from Mississippi, so I mean, it is the hospitality state. Yes, there are racists there, but we're very hospitable ones. Their pizza is amazeballs. Oh yeah, they have those deep dish, don't they? Okay, let me see. Antarctica is nice if you want to get away from humans and want to make friends with penguins. It would be really good for that kid that said he was a penguin. I think what would he say? He sexually identified as a penguin. And he wore a penguin suit to school, and the people are like, stop wearing your penguin suit. No, Florida is different. Florida's not the South. Texas is barely the South, like a lot of people consider, but it is. One of my friends lives up in Virginia, and they think they're in the South, and she's like, no ma'am, y'all are not. You don't even have sweet tea here. So, yeah. I think the South stops at, like, Tennessee, is my opinion. That's as north as you can go. Kentucky is not the South. They're completely different people. Oh gosh, it's bubbling. Eek, eek, eek. Do all Americans have guns? No. Only in Texas. Do all Texans have guns? A lot of them. I remember we went to the X Games 2 years back, and Ali A was there. That was the first time I met him, and he was just hilarious. He's so funny. Because, Texas is a concealed carry state. At the X Games, there's Texans there, and they're concealed carry. Like, there's a bunch, you don't see it. You don't know who's got concealed carry, but we're like, yeah, there's people walking around right now with guns in their pockets. Like, they have guns. And Ali A was like, what? What? He was freaking out. He was like, no. Oh my gosh. That's so scary. It's like, oh no. Totally okay. I would say the majority of concealed carry people are extremely responsible. Brisk iced tea. Let me make a name. 28. No, that is not sweet tea. I have no idea what you're talking about. No. A lot of people really haven't had real sweet tea. You have to come down here and have it. It's very sweet. And you do not add sugar to it when it's cold. The misconception. You must brew the tea hot and then add a whole bunch of sugar and yeah, put it in there. Lemon is sometimes added. That's only in when it's served. Oh, you don't understand. I mean, people are gonna bring guns anyway, conceal carry and stuff. In Texas, it's kind of like you can't bring even conceal. You can't bring concealed carry in hospitals. You cannot bring it into school, like school property. I'm not sure about private schools. I have to look into that. But now, a lot of people have okay. So a lot of Americans have never shot a gun. Really, honestly, I mean, there's a lot of guns here, but the majority of people have never shot a gun before. I have, living in the South, of course. If you haven't, well, I don't know what you're doing. Yes, I have heard of brisk. I have drank brisk tea. I do know what brisk is. It's in a can. It is kind of gross. I used to drink it all the time, but now it's kind of like I can't. The taste is weird, and it has really high sodium content. Oh, I'm sorry that it lags. I haven't had any problems. Everything seems to be pretty okay. It was lagging a little bit for me a little bit ago. Like, that was like 2 streams ago, though. It kept shutting off. I don't know why. But no, I haven't had that problem. It's still going for me. I don't know. Does it crash? Still says I'm okay. Let me restart it. Hold on. Okay, it's good. I'm glad it's working. Hello, Volcanic Mac. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming to watch. I've been working on this forever. This moon, come on. Okay. One moon. Ta-da. Now for the other moon. Oh my gosh. It's like, I'll get to this, I'll get to painting this eventually. And the armor will be decorated. It's like, once the armor's put together, the painting process is, to me, pretty fast. When did I start this one? I had pieces of it done like months ago, but then I put it aside and worked on the Italy one. So it's on and off. I don't really keep track. Like, total time would probably be like a week? Maybe? A week or two? I have to check my Twitter while I'm doing this. Oh my goodness. 92 new tweets. 15 notifications. Holy crap. Woo. Okay, it might be melted by now. I better stop. And I have a Facebook notification. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright, let me make a name 28. Thanks for coming to the stream and hanging out in the chat. I appreciate it. See you later. Hopefully your phone will not explode. That would be bad. Okay. Have to put some little bits to fill that in. Stream and food, yay. Charge an iPhone by microwaving for 4 seconds? Yeah, sure. Haha, we'll go with that. Don't do it. I can't believe people actually believe that. Like, oh my gosh, are you... Oh, wow. Then again, never doubt human stupidity. Whoops, it just like flew over there. Hopefully, I remember it picked it up at the end of the stream. Or else Ozzy would decide worbla is a tasty snack. He hasn't tried to eat it yet, but I never doubt that dog. He will try anything. It did not work. Did not eat her. I mean, like, the iPhone is aluminum casing. You know, it's not supposed to microwave any kind of metal in the microwave, or, well, not aluminum. I remember watching my friend microwave like those little portable ravioli things at school in elementary, and watching the microwave go kapow, and everyone like jumped because it sounded like a gunshot, and the teachers were like, "Oh my gosh, she forgot to take the little metal top off." This is like, oh my gosh, how old are we? Fourth grade? Ah. The one thing also about bringing guns into the stadium is that people get really riled up about sports and such, and get angry, and they want to fight, and then, oh gosh, disaster. When you mix alcohol and guns, it's never bad. It's never a good thing. Nope. He danced in front of a microwave. Wow. Okay, now to seal up the sides. Really, Americans are far better than that. Ah, no, you don't. No. Come on. Louisiana State fans are one of the few rowdier fan bases for their team. When they came to, let me see, what school? Yeah. When they came to play in Mississippi, whenever they lost, which they didn't really lose very often, they were a very good team. But when they did that one couple times, there were so many like arrests and like all these police stuff going on in the newspaper because LSU fans like to get in fights. Not all of them are like that, but a lot of they're just known for that. But also LSU fans are very nice in the fact, let me think, who was it? South Carolina? It's when they had that big hurricane roll through just a few weeks ago, and their school flooded, and so they let them play in their stadium, and all the people that had hotels, books and stuff, and they couldn't stay there. LSU fans that had hotels, they just let them stay at their hotels. It was really nice of them to do that. True snowballs as Santa Claus. Oh gosh, what happened? Who was it? I think it was an Alabama fan that they were playing against Ole Miss, University of Mississippi, and I don't know if Alabama won. I don't know which team won, but one of their fans decided to set one of the historic trees on Ole Miss's campus on fire. No, wait, they poisoned it. Like, he poisoned the tree. Like, what the crap? Why would you do that? It's like, dude, why are you poisoning trees? Tree did nothing to you. They make our oxygen. Other than that, let me think. Alabama fans are pretty cool. They always come over, like, was it Birmingham? Just like right down the road where we went to school. So there was like always a bunch of people that came. Very fun games. At Tumor's Corner and at Auburn. Oh gosh, why do they? Oh, in Auburn. Mm-mm-mm. That's just ridiculous. Why? Why? Hello, Yuki Kitsune. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming to watch. Come hang out in our chat. We were talking about football, of all things. The one sport I don't really watch. Actually, I don't watch any sports besides Summer League, League of Legends. Yeah. Oh, that's really sad about that guy. I mean, let's see. Okay. I'm trying to get all of these edges nice and clean. Getting there. American football. Not the football. Oh gosh. I remember, like, we used to have a rival in our old high school, and back in the day they used to be pretty good. And they broke onto our campus and like smashed all the windows in the buildings. Like, wow, great, that's classy. Yeah, those people were very suspended. I don't think they even got to play against them that week because it was so bad. I was like, oh. Like, I know that regular, like, soccer football fans can get really crazy too. All sports have some really crazy fans. Very dedicated. Stay classy, America. Yep. Yep, yep. I haven't seen any like high school Texas games, but I hear they are like really intense here. Like, football is huge and it is like super big. Details. The details. Okay. Ah! Almost stabbed myself. That was bad. Bleeding all over the stream. Bop, 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 bop. Now I got two of them. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What next? These. Number 2 and number 1. Yeah, Texas is pretty much high school football. I mean, like, I think they had a documentary on it. It was just, it's so big here that it's like life. Okay, hopefully this hasn't stuck to the thing. Don't stick to the desk, please. Thank you. Oh gosh. It's warping the mat. There's a bubble underneath. Oh my gosh. I'm destroying my desk. Okay, that's lined up. And this one is not lined up. Crap, stop flopping around. There. Officially more moons than Earth, yay! They're gonna be purple. Metallic purple moons. It's gonna be exciting. Okay. Where did my... there it is. Okay. Much covering, such worbla. Grr. Terrible measuring. Hello, 13 Mr. Tiago. How are you? Thank you for coming to the stream. Okay. The trim. So much trimming. My scissor is just like not cooperating. I will use my handy dandy scissor sharpener. Let's see if this works. This thing is kind of jank. Is it sharper? I don't know. We'll see. I swear they don't make the scissors sharper. I sharpened those and they're okay. Is it worse? I think, did I make it worse? Great. Fantastic. Ha! There we go. Ugh, my arm's getting tired. Need a large triangular piece for that middle part. Perfect. Placebo effect. Yeah, I think so. I used it to sharpen my fabric scissors, and oh, they made it even worse. It could barely cut through like felt. No, I can't use a knife, Mr. Thiago. Actually, this stuff it won't cut with a knife. I've tried it. It does not work. Hello, Mr. Casualty. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming to hang out. Ozzy would just like walk all over it. He'd be like, "Oh, this looks delicious. I will eat it." Or like Boomy, who is like the worst craft assistant ever, and be like, "Oh, you laid down this bed for me?" Blump. And I'm like, "Really?" Yeah, Boomy really likes to lay on my stuff. I don't know. There's other places that are missing things. Look through my oddly triangular fabric scraps. Okay, so I'm sticking it right here. Bonk, bonk. Ooh, my neck. I don't know if y'all hear that. That was not... Probably didn't sound very good. Do, 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 do. So much to cover. Much worbla. Okay. Alright. Shaping time. A surgeon scalpel? I have one of those. It's still really obvious. It's just not. It's the plastic. The material in here is plastic mostly. And it just doesn't really work right. Like, surgeon scalpels are sharp, but I mean, they're sharp for human skin, yeah. Human skin's not very strong. It's a bit squishy. Let's see. It's hot. Oh my gosh, hot. Any front runners for my Pokemon? Well, the majority of people, is either the Zubat one or the Ninetales. So I have to decide between those two. I'm not really sure. I do like both of them. Mostly because the Zubat one actually has wings, and I have always wanted to cosplay a character with wings. But the Ninetales one is so fluffy, and I love fur. I love fluffy things. And well, if it's the convention's in November, so I was like, maybe if I do the Ninetales one, I'll be really warm. That'll work for that. I don't have to worry about being cold at all. Diamond scissors. That probably would work if I could find diamond scissors. These scissors I have are like ancient. I think these came from Dollar Tree. The little ones actually, these are Gerber ones, so they're actually decent. Gerber's really, they make really good knives. My dad got me that one for Christmas. Oh, I have to cough. Sorry about that. Goodness. It's really funny because the person that drew it, the Ninetales is actually a male character. It's kind of funny, but I was like, eh, whatever. Looks like a female anyway. And I do have a, I did buy a, it's like really, really, really light platinum blonde. It's almost white colored wig, but it still looks with that blonde in it. And I was like, actually, that would be perfect for that. I was going to sell it, but I was like, you know, I can use it for that cosplay at least. Gotta order more fur. Because I ordered fur, let me see, I have fur for the RE Ninetales. And then I have fur for Kindred. If I have any left over from Kindred, I'll probably use a lot of that for the Ninetales because it's that ivory color fur. Fur's expensive, yo. Stuff's like, how much? I got like a yard of it. It's like $30 a yard. That was the cheap one. Actually, I got it for like 20 something. And that's the cheap. It's like almost 40 sometimes. Hot. Dye my hair blonde instead. Nah, I don't really want blonde hair. It doesn't really go well with my skin tone, especially that platinum blonde. I've seen some Asian girls do it, and it's like, it doesn't look very good. That is not the color that we should have on our heads. Like the dirty blonde actually works fairly well, but not platinum. Yeah, I really try to keep mine as cheap as humanly possible. Even then, they still end up being a little bit. I don't. Some people are just like, ooh man, they try to make it out of like the best stuff, and I'm like, you know, I want it to look good, but I want it to be cost effective. It's like I will use the cheap stuff and make it last. It's like, yeah, sure, the better materials will make it last longer, but you can use. I've seen some people use some really cheap materials and it looked great. So if they can do it, you can do it too. Worbla is not cheap though. This is my expensive cosplay. Like, let me think. There was this one person that was selling like a female Rengar cosplay, and she was selling it for like $1,000 in a group, and I was like, wow. But you can tell like the detail and the work that she put into it. It's worth 1,000. Most people just don't really want to pay that kind of money for a cosplay, but it was good. well, Mr. Diago, there's a lot of Asian girls out there. So, I mean, your chances are pretty good. How did they sink $1,000 into Deadpool cosplay? But then again, their costume must be like made with the really nice stuff. What part of cosplay is this? This one goes. It's actually the top little border of the greaves on the cosplay, but I know it looks a little bit different, so I was gonna add a little bit of more flair. There's a lot of stuff that's actually missing in the artwork that she has on the concept armor, like the belt and stuff, which I'm gonna do next. Okay. Alright. I think that's as smooth as I'm really gonna get it. Yeah, there's like someone that had a Spider-Man cosplay they were selling for like a lot. 700 maybe? It was like the movie quality costume because the webs were all like 3D and like kind of popped up. They weren't like flat painted on the costume. It was impressive stuff. And he ordered it from somewhere. Oh wow. It probably was top of the line. Some people get real ticky about the accuracy of stuff. Like some person wanted the in Back to the Future, the Marty McFly like vest that he has in the future one. They wanted that exact one, but the exact replica was like $600 for 300. I don't know. It was still a lot. And they're like, people were trying to suggest cheaper options, and he's like, no, it doesn't look like it. It's not exactly. It looks too cheap and all this stuff. And I was like, dude. I know, and he's like, I know he wanted it like super accurate, but sometimes some people really don't even notice. Okay. There's number 1. 2015, no hoverboard. We have hoverboards that work with water, if you want to count those as hoverboards. Otherwise, I don't think we've gotten there yet, unfortunately. I think they have the hoverboards that can go like, you know, like half an inch above or something. Oh no, I'm getting hungry again. Crap. Ah. Sorry, guys. RIP headphone users. Your little brother's 22nd birthday. That's funny. Hoverboard championship. One day we'll have hoverboards. It'll be like the Jetsons or something. We'll live in houses floating above. I don't even know how that's even. You know, like, you know, people are like, we don't have flying cars yet. Do you really want people to have flying cars? Because people can barely drive on the ground as is. Do you want them going through the air? I know we got like self-driving cars and stuff now, kind of. Well, not really. But like the self-driving cars have not been the cause of accidents. It's mostly people running into the cars. The cars have not caused them. People are just like running into them. Yeah, I don't want people flying cars. That would be a terrible idea. The Sailor Moon, yes, because the white color part of their costumes is actually a leotard. So that has like a little white underwear underneath it. So yes, they do actually wear stuff underneath there. The more you know. Cool, it landed in a bowl. Haha! Score. Robot butlers. Then they'll overthrow us, just like in the Terminator. Hello, Mr. Casualty. Yes, flying cars would be dreadful. I just couldn't. I mean, like, you imagine in traffic jams, like, nope, nope, I have a slight fear of heights, so no, you're not flying up that high. That's horrifying. And people are just flying that high, and then, like, if we still lived on the ground, you imagine, like, if there was an accident, and then cars come flying out of the sky, it would be like episodes of Breaking Bad all the time. No, 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 no. The heart is the strongest muscle. Yes. Actually, it's the tongue, but whatever. Shh. Oh, don't tell Brom that. Zombie apocalypse and flying cars, yeah. A little bit more predictable, you know? Like futuristic things that just wouldn't be viable. Let me think. Well, the one thing that Back to the Future did get right was flat screen TVs. They actually had flat screen ones, I think. And we have them now. Ta-da! Flat screen TVs. They're a common household item. Why is the tongue? There's something I read about it. It can... The amount of things that it can actually move or lift to its relative size is, like, you know, a lot. So, yeah. Something like that. I can't remember. Zombie apocalypse and flying cars? Oh gosh, that'd be horrible. And then at that point, think about it, because like in zombie apocalypse, people always try to find cars to like drive with, and it's like, imagine trying to... You'd be like, there would be no transportation, because all the cars would fly, and there'd be no way to really get them up. Like, yeah. You'd be like, well, I guess everyone just has to learn how to make bicycles. That would be the end of zombies. Flying zombies in cars. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Hello, Peter Bonsignor. If I pronounced your last name right. Bonsignor. It's nice seeing you here. Thanks for coming to watch the stream. Okay. All the edges are covered. Now for the bottom. Oh no, it's stuck. Sweep. Sweep it out of the range of the camera. It's not that messy over here. Don't look at anything. Well, my favorite Sailor Moon character is Sailor Mars, so I always wanted to cosplay her when I was little. So yeah, she's my favorite one. Very similar in personality, so that's probably why too. Maybe that's gonna reach. Treaty maneuver gear. See, 3D maneuver gear, thinking about how it works, because the way that it's set on the body, it would actually, if you went that fast, it would actually cause you to spin. And yeah, that wouldn't work. You would spin, and instead of going forward. Oh no, YouTube lag, yeah, it's a little bit laggy. I think it should be okay. Hey, Delicious Damien, yes you did actually make it to a live stream. Awesome. Thanks for coming to watch. I'm assuming then that you must be off work. Heating up this thingy. It's like a gingerbread boomerang. Oh, Peter, those I haven't started on. The heels are still on the high heels, so I need to, after I get back from NerdCon this week, that is my big project, is to try and make those heels. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Either that, I might get another pair of shoes. Because those that I have are pretty wrecked from me, like, trying to get the heel off. I'm glad that you could make it. It's exciting. Streaming a little bit longer on this one. Yay, overheat your back. Welcome back to the stream. Come on, heat up. It's not getting hot enough for me to actually, like, smush it into itself. Do I give dating advice or no? Seeing that I have only ever dated one person and ended up marrying them, I mean, I don't have a dating experience, but I can tell you what you can and cannot do, I suppose, you know. A lot of people are like, oh, you only dated one person, you have no experience with dating advice. Hey, it was 100% chance there. Got on the first try, bam. That's how me and Brad like to look at it. Aha, there it is, that roll of tape. Yep. It worked pretty well. Well, yeah. You know. A lot of people, it's really funny because I kind of always felt a little bad because a lot of my friends, they didn't really have boyfriends, like, or not many of them either, and then they saw that on the first try, I got the first person I dated, so they had that expectation that they wanted something like that too on the first try, and most of the people, it really doesn't happen like that. So there will be disappointments, and that's the big thing, is disappointments that you have to expect. How do you keep a man happy? Well, there's a lot of different things. I would say probably a lot of people always like to say is to communicate with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Keeping secrets is never a good thing. And be comfortable enough that you can talk to each other. Dogen marriage proposal. Yes. Although that is suggested not to be a good idea to propose with pets. But hey, it worked. Whatever. Well, I mean, it's basic human. Let's see. Let us go to the basic human needs triangle. Number one thing is sex for humans. That is what they want. It's, I mean, even though you're like, nah, no. That's the basic human thought process there. But yes, that will keep a man happy. Well, should you ask her out? Well, I would say, hey, why not go ahead and try? I mean, just go up to her and be like, hey. You can compliment them. Be like, I think you're really cool. Or something. Whatever you find attractive about them, I guess, if they look nice. You can tell them that and be like, you might want to check and see if she's already taken. That always usually, they'll usually tell you too, if they are a reasonable woman. There's some women that get a little bit kind of crazy when you tell them, like, oh, this man's harassing me. But just don't really do it in a creepy manner. Just be yourself. I'm socially awkward. But that's okay. How did Brad ask you out? Well, oh yes, I think I told this in yesterday's stream. Well, we had known each other all through high school and such. And when we started college, I went to a different college, like, right down the road from his. And my friend was dating his friend. And we decided we wanted to have, like, a group date thing with all the guys they knew. It was like, and then all the girls that we knew. Went out. And at the end of it, afterwards, apparently the guys, were trying to figure out which girl they liked the most. Or which one they would date from our group. And they asked Brad, and he was like, they're like, come on, man, you gotta know something, because, you know, he never really talked about girls and such. Everyone, actually, at one point, some people thought he was gay. It's really sad. His own mom thought he was gay, because he didn't talk about girls. But he said he would rather date me out of the group, and and so his friend told my friend, and I found out that he kind of liked me, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. Sure, why not? So he decided to ask me out on a date. Actually, first we went on a double date with my friend and her boyfriend. So, you know, so it wouldn't be so awkward. And then he asked me out on like an actual first date alone. So she is single. Okay, well that's good then that you know that. So I'm just like, go ahead and try. You know, like, hey, you wanna go have some dinner sometime, or hang out or something. Whatever you kids do nowadays. Guess you don't have to go out to eat, but it's usually a thing. Oh, that's really sad, dude. See, I mean, sometimes it's kind of like, hey, some guys just don't want to openly talk about girls, especially with parents, because it's like awkward. Why? My parents like, God, stop talking about boys. You're so boy crazy. You shouldn't date until you're older. Yeah, until like what, 35? I believe it actually does. The need for reproduction actually does. I think food and shelter actually comes after. I have to look this triangle up. I cannot remember. So, oh, these parents these days. Then again, you know, sometimes it doesn't hurt to ask. Some parents are accepting. No, a lot of them aren't, and that makes people really afraid to like come out to their parents. It was a really funny one I saw. It was like the parents were really supportive of this guy, and he did the live version of that what is it? You've probably seen it. He-Man lip syncing to that song. Crap, what's the name of that song? I don't know. I'm not gonna sing it because it's horrible sounding. She also has daddy issues. I don't know. I don't know about that. But hey, oh, her mom died when she was 9. Mm, that's gonna be a little rough there. But I mean, you know, don't really like. Well, the one thing when you want to make conversation with someone is that the person likes to talk about themselves. That's basically it. So, you know, if you want to do good conversation, talk, ask her about, you know, what she likes, or like what she wants to do and all that stuff. Things, I mean, you know, ask her about herself. People like talking about themselves. It shows that you are interested in them, you know. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to try. Talk to her a little bit, hang out. I don't know. I'm terrible at advice giving, especially dating advice. I'm not one of those like. I'm not really. It's. I mean, I guess you'd be like, I'm not a typical girl. I kind of am, but whatever. Um, a lot of I used to have a lot of guy friends. I think more like a guy than a girl. So yeah. There are bubbles all over this thing. Where is a Pokey? Pokey. You don't know, she's around 140 IQ. You know, IQ really shouldn't matter. I mean, intelligence, yeah, it does, you know, help, but it shouldn't really matter. If you like the person and you find you have things in common with them, then it should be good. She didn't use Ozzy. Yes, I mean, there's a proposal video on the internet, so you can see exactly how he proposed to me. He proposed with Ozzy. It was really funny because he was working with my best friend on this. He planned it all. And so she brought me out to go watch Harry Potter. Can't remember which one was it. It might have been the 5th movie, I think. So we went out, and I was like, okay, cool. At the end of it, I had a big headache. I usually do after watching movies for some reason on, like, big screen. Took me back home, and Brad had been out of town that entire day. He said he was going to go, like, out of town with his friend to go do, like, they had to go do something, pick up something. So I was like, okay, whatever. He'd probably come back pretty late. So when I got back to the house, I saw his car was there, and I was like, oh, he's back, cool. Walked into the house, and he was like, okay, hold on. I was like, what? Don't come into the room. I was like, okay, sure, why? He's like, okay. So he got everything ready, and then he got me and led me back to the room, and he's like, led me to the bed where Ozzy was, and was like, okay, open your eyes. And there was Ozzy with the ring around his neck, and he was chewing on it. He was chewing on the ring. I was like, oh my gosh, this little dog. What in the world is this thing? And I realized it was a Shiba Inu puppy, because I looked at it, I was like, what is this dog? This is a weird dog. And, because I thought it was a German Shepherd puppy first, and then I realized it was a Shiba Inu puppy. You can hear me in the video, if you look it up, of me going, oh, Shiba Inu puppy! And yeah. I found out that was, like, one of my favorite dogs, because it's fluffy and pointy ears. I love dogs with pointy ears. They are adorable. Netflix and chill. Well, you know, Netflix and chills. Like to sit down and watch things. I like Netflix and chill. Tells a funny story. Oh man, there's a lot of funny stories. I don't know. Which one without embarrassing him? So, one were pretty embarrassing. Hot. Hot. What would be a funny story? Well, there's one. It wasn't funny then, but now we look back at it, it was actually pretty funny. So we were in college, and there was a Chick-fil-A on the campus. I was visiting him on his campus, and we went out to eat, and went up to the counter to order at the Chick-fil-A, and he ordered 2 Chick-fil-A's sandwiches, and I thought he was ordering one for me. Well, no, he wasn't. I was like, okay, so I was like, oh my gosh. Like when we got to the table, he got picked up the 2 sandwiches, and he looked at me. I went to go grab one. He's like, what? I was like, what are you doing? I was like, that's my sandwich, right? You ordered that second one for me. He's like, no, I didn't. That's both of them for me. And I was so pissed. I was like, are you kidding me? Really? So, yeah. I was really mad. Had to order and pay for my own sandwich. It was just like, oops. We always talk about that one. It's really funny. I remember I told my friend, one of my, like, across the hall roommates at college about that. She was like, "Oh my gosh, that is unacceptable. You have to dump him. That is terrible. Guys should never do that. You need to break up with him." But I'm a forgiving person, so I was like, nah. He'll just make sure that it doesn't happen again. Yes, Boomy does get all the ladies, as you saw in the Anime Fest video. He was so happy that day. That was like the best day of his life, I hope. Dripper sounded mean. He was very hungry. You never get in between a man and his food. Or a woman and her food, because, yeah. He was so shocked. He was just like surprised that I was mad at him about that. I was like, really? It's like, but I was hungry. I wanted 2 sandwiches. Ozzy doesn't really like Netflix and chill. He'll come to the couch and want to snuggle and stuff, and then Boomy will want to snuggle, so I put him on the couch. And then Ozzy gets all jealous, and then he just hops off the couch and just disappears. Jealousy issues. He's just a jelly bean. Sure, keep it, I guess. No. Drifter's really particular about his food. It was really funny because, like, he always hated other people touching his food. And one of my friends just really liked eating off of people's, like, you know, fries and stuff. And she reached over and grabbed a french fry from his thing, and he just, like, glared at her. She was like, what? Yeah, real particular about it. Then again, I am too, so I'm a germaphobe. I can like brofar, it's kind of funny. Okay, so that's hot enough. I don't know, he was like 30 and I said something personal. I felt awkward. Yes, probably is a good idea to do that. Oh, this is a separate order? Well, you have to remember that he was a very, over the years since I've known him, you know, he's had a pretty messed up childhood. And so a lot of things, or there's a lot of particular little things that just kind of, you know, his family would set him off. Kind of like, you know, you probably saw the most recent video of him about his grandfather and him choking. And why he has a fear of choking is because his grandfather used to just grab his food. So he really, really did not like people touching his food because, you know, his grandfather would just grab it, just like off his plate. I mean, that would piss me off too. I'd be like, do not touch my food. It is mine. Oops, sorry. That's probably why people really like his childhood story videos, and I think my stream is lagging. But yeah, there's a lot of things that people find in common with him about that, because not everyone has a really nice and sane childhood. I mean, I'm very grateful that my family was, even though there was the Asian tiger parenting, my parents were very good. Strict, but they were not as strict as they could have been for Asian parents. But Drifter's parents, I don't know, man. I remember just hearing stories, and it's just like, wow, how is that even? It just made me mad hearing some of this. Just like, wow, how can you do that to your own child? Yes, he does. And it really makes him, really sad whenever he does something that reminds him of his father or grandfather. Well, a negative thing. So, I mean, I don't blame him. He'd be like, crap, I'm acting like them. Yeah, it's one of those things, if you didn't go through it, it's hard to understand, because, I mean, I don't understand it fully, and to me, it's just like, wow. I had very good family, and we're still very close, so that's good. And it's funny because, like, whenever he started dating me, I took him to holiday stuff. And my family, we love the holidays, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, especially since my brother and sister got older and moved out. It was always really great when they came back to visit. And whenever Brad would come, and it was just really weird for him because everyone was there but getting along. His family, it was like, that false sense of niceness. Everyone had to keep up that image that they liked each other, but even they really didn't, kind of thing. And yeah, so that's how his holidays were. So he didn't really like the holidays because of that. But so I was like, okay, I swear you will like the holidays with my family, because we just goof off and just do really stupid stuff. And his brother is the same way too. Like, we always invite him over to my family holiday dinners and stuff, because I mean, come on, he doesn't have anyone. You can't just leave him alone. That's mean. It's terrible. So I make him come over, and my family's really nice and gives him presents and talks to him and stuff, and he just finds it really weird. Yes, that's the thing, because a lot of people kind of like there's a lot of people that actually still believe this, actually, that an abusive, like, discipline type of childhood, like, makes you a stronger person. No, it really fucks you up as a person. Well, I don't really know that story very well, Peter, about his aunt. I don't know. He'll have to kind of tell that one. I have never met that side of the family before. I've only met his dad's side, and it's not very big, and they're very nice people, but my grandfather was interesting. I never really got to know his grandfather that well before he passed away, but he didn't really, like, approve of us, per se. His grandmother was fine. She was just like, whatever, and she was like, that apparently Brad's uncle, which was his grandfather's brother, really, like, actually was dating an Asian woman before he died. So I guess for him, that, I don't know. I really don't know. The environment really does make a person. That's the thing. A lot of people are like, you know, say you cloned a human being, but you put them in completely different environments to raise them. They're going to be completely different people. Yeah, they're going to look the same and have the exact same cells and such in DNA, but they're going to be different. Okay, I believe that is good. I believe I successfully did that. Ta-da! Yay! Perfect childhood. What is a perfect childhood? I don't really think there's a perfect childhood. There's not a perfect anything. There's no perfect parents. Okay, let me go get this thing here. I'm probably gonna pull this with me. Ha! I'm back. Ooh, it's 11:07. Oh my. Okay. This I'm not doing the backside of because there's too much worbla to be used. I grew up in a pretty bad part of the town where it was mostly white trash people. And I got to watch how they raised their kids. I watched their kids grow up and just be really messed up people because they were very neglectful. A lot of them were alcoholics. They would put their money ahead for alcohol instead of providing for the kids. It was really sad. They didn't really ever promote, you know, going to school and getting out of there. 5'5". Aha! I wish I was 5'5". I am 5'3". A lot of people think I'm taller than I guess I don't know. It's probably the way I stand. Hello, Hugh High. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm not going to be on too much longer. I'm just going to try and do this belt. And then I will be done for the stream. I'm technically like 5'2" point like something, but I just tell people I'm 5'3". It makes it easier. Whatever. Let's round it up. Ooh, that's melting. I'm doing well, Hugh. Thanks for asking. Just trying to get this cosplay done. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, that's what the OBGYN office said. I'm like 5'2" and like 2.75. Uh-oh. Is it, are you trying, where are you trying to upload a profile picture? If you're doing it through Google, it takes a while for it to show, actually. It took forever for mine to change over. So if once you upload it and it says it went through, it will change like hour or so. Whoopsies. Okay. Yeah. Google and gotta make sure that there's stuff. You're not posting nudie pics. My favorite Pokemon character? Man, I don't know, man. I do not know anything about the new Pokemon. I did not like Ash. Misty was annoying. I didn't like Brock either, so I don't know if I really have a favorite Pokemon character. I didn't really like Team Rocket. Shorter guy dating a taller girl. Yeah, some people see it weird, but whatever. It happens. Height shouldn't matter in your relationship. Just not of people. Gary from the original. Yeah, Gary was okay. Oops. Smelly leg. Oh my gosh, Gary. But Gary's Pokemon didn't really love him because all he was just trying to do was like level him up and get him involved. He didn't take care of them. He didn't care about their feelings. It's stack. Crap. Okay. Okay, I do that detail and then second, and I have to add more to the back so it will stick and not roll off when it gets hot. I'm not a big fan of getting nudes. I have not gotten nudes from random people. I have seen plenty of people nude. That's what happens when you're in a nursing field. Never sent nudes. I mean, it's kind of awkward. I'm like, it's weird. Ouch. Yeah, that's a really awkward situation. Don't know. New bed couch. That's awesome. Bed couches are like the best thing ever. We have a couch that's like convertible sectional thing. And right now we have it in bed mode. Well, we like to call it pit mode. which makes it a big square with like edges. It's like a pit. Then again, my nephew really liked standing on the top of the back of the couch and just jumping. Like a wrestling ring. So I guess it could be a pit. Every guy she really talked to asked for them? Oh gosh. That's interesting. Those are not cool guys. Hello, Stuart Trombley. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Probably won't be on too much longer, but you'll get to see me put this belt together before I get off. Okay. Japanese floor futon. Oh, that's cool. I remember sleeping on the floor when I went to Singapore on a little mat thing. It doesn't bother me. I pass out on the floor randomly anyway, so sleeping on the floor does not bother me at all. Well, I mean, you know, Snapchat, that's pretty much what it was invented for. Nudes. Well, thank you, Hugh. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you're subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you find it interesting enough to subscribe to. Try to make interesting things, but I feel that a lot of my content has already been done, and it has. Okay. A hammock. Hello, Cole Morency. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Like, ooh, it's tangled. Okay. A hammock. There's no trees here in Texas, so it's kind of like, why would I need a hammock? What am I going to hang it to? But they're pretty nice, especially like when it's nice outside. It's nice to sit out there. Hard to get in and out of, but... Oh, the fire starter? No, he hasn't. Those are very useful. I don't know where he put it. It's somewhere in this house. They're going to be very useful if we ever, like, need to start a fire. Still looking for shorts and finishing staff. That's awesome. I don't know where to get the shorts. And it's not summer anymore, so there's no more really, like, swim shorts. Oh, that's cool. You just watched the video. That's such an old video. It's so awkward. I was like, I had a migraine whenever he was proposing to me, and I was like, what's going on? Oh my gosh, this is happening. This is so cool, but my head hurts so bad. Cody from fan mail. Oh gosh. I'm doing well, Cole. Thanks for asking. Trying to finish this cosplay in time for Thursday. Finish by Thursday. So much to do. Oh my goodness. Cody and his incessant asking for, I want this Astros and a scarf and a PS4 and everything. I have knocked everything over there. Oops. Oh my gosh. You lost your PS3 controller, USPS. Oh no. I hate when that happens. I don't care. Is like if you find my stuff interesting and you like to want to stay, that's up to you. I just want people to be interested in my stuff and actually find it useful instead of just, watching me because I am the wife of Drifter. Because I'm not really gonna like, I don't know what people expect. I guess they think I'll like leak COD secrets or something. I don't know any of them. Like, I don't care. I don't give like two flying fucks about COD. Oopsies. Wah! What part of the cosplay? This is the belt here. She doesn't have the belt in the picture, but the other concept art has belts, so I'm going to make the belt, which is what the heart is for. It goes in the middle. Specific colors. No, you're not stupid for asking that. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what is this until you see it all together. Come on, fold over. Stick. Please stick. I want you to stay so I can fold this end over. I'm pulling everything off. There's gonna be fish AI. Totally. Yeah. No. I don't know. Actually, I don't. The next best thing. Fish AI. Chickens will be in Black Ops 3. Really? I have no idea. So, like, if you shoot them enough, do they call in a horde of chickens? Kind of like like in Zelda? Like, if you mess with the chickens enough, they get really angry, and then they just, like, start swarming you, calling their brethren to attack. That'd be pretty hilarious. Oh, you made my envelope pillowcases? That's awesome. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you found that tutorial useful and that your house now looks good. Oops. How much Doritos and Mountain Dew does Drifter eat? He actually doesn't eat at all. He used to eat Doritos, but we haven't touched a bag of Doritos in like months. It's like, I'm not sure who Hugh Ha is talking about there. If he's talking about me, then, well, someone might get banned or blocked. We'll see in a second. Oh, well, thank you. The mirror collages, those were interesting. Very fun to make. A little frustrating, but I am surprised they are still on the wall and they haven't fallen off. Which bending would you choose from Avatar? Yeah, I would probably pick earthbending. That's pretty nice. I mean, even though, like, bending air, you could fly, but yeah. My favorite anime? I have a lot of favorites. I like a bunch of them. Don't know. Mm-hmm. It's one of those trolls that come in and stuff. Oh, okay. How about your ex? I was wondering, like, what? Well, I am sorry that your ex was a bitch. Oh, I hear noises. Hello. Okay. What? Yeah. It's hot in here. It's getting toasty. Well, this got out of hand. Whoops. What's going on here? I hear noises. John Cena versus Drifter. You know how that's gonna end. John Cena Super Slam. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Come on, I can do this. Heat up. I need to get this done. I'm sweating. Actually, it's like my butt's sweating. Throw Master Stream makes an appearance. Someone makes the Pokemon reference. Which Pokemon reference? No, he didn't whine. He just like jumped into Brad's lap and just like shook like a small dog, like shaking. He's been doing that lately. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Oh, this is your first time in this stream. Well, that's cool, Crisis. I had no idea. I'm glad you could make it. I am bending this thing. Crap. Oh no. Ooh, Comic Con? Which one? The Dallas Comic Con? Or or like New York or San Diego? I went to the Dallas Comic Con fan days in February for one day, which was interesting. I mean, I liked it, but then I don't think it wasn't the con for me. I don't know what he's doing. I'm probably using the bathroom. Wild chick appears. Chickens. Come on, come on. Eat up. There we go. What should I eat? We ate. Round 2, 3? Oh gosh, it's midnight. Yeah, it's time to eat again. We have a really, really bad eating schedule. Actually, bad sleeping schedule. Whatever, bad schedule in general. Do I care? No. Nah, don't care. Come on. Imprint. Sweet. Something tells me I am stronger than Brad. Physically, not really. I mean, I am stronger than a lot of people give me, you know, what they assume. Yes, I am actually. Have I ever smoked or drank? Yes, I have drank, but no, I have not smoked. Do not smoke cigarettes. Smoking is gross. Smoking cigarettes is gross. He's like, no. Oh, you saw Sniper Wolf at New York Comic Con? Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw that she went. Yeah, I would like to go one day, but we'll see. RP girl and his unicorn girl. Oh, J-Hub and his standards for women. It cracks me up. Hey, Ozzy. Hello, Cade Pringle. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Fish kill streak. You know, it'd be hilarious if it, like, horse kill streak. When you kill enough, you can get on horseback and shoot at people. Hey, Bubba, what are you doing? No, what are you eating? Oh, your son's sleeping. I will try to be quiet. Shh. CSGO chickens. DFW fan meetup. Yeah, we don't have really planned it lately, so not sure when we're gonna have another one. It's kind of hard to find a location really to do it. We like doing it at bigger events, kind of thing. You know, like at cons and stuff. That way, you know. But it's mostly the cons that, you know, Drifter has work at. Like anime cons, he doesn't do meetups there because those are the cons are for me. But he can. He might do it one day. We'll see. You don't like those Sony pony girls, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, sure, Kate. I will let Drifter know that you said hi. Yeah, Damien's right. PlayStation is better than the Xbox this time around. Womp womp womp. You can never get me to say that I was a PlayStation fangirl. I'm not really fangirl, I just play it now because I used to like. I'm a Nintendo man. I live Nintendo, but now it just not that good. Every PC game I've played has had a terribly toxic fan base. Yeah, that's the sad thing. You know, that's really why I don't really play online games really with people because people suck. Like I started playing this one which I haven't turned it on since the other day. That Dragon Nest one's a Korean MMORPG, and I didn't interact with anyone because I didn't feel like interacting with people. And like I was reading the all chat, and these people were just sitting there arguing with each other. Don't trust this person, he's a fraud, blah blah blah. I was like, oh my gosh, and it was just bad. And I can't find my pokey stick. Alright, Cole. It was nice seeing you. Thanks for coming by. See you later. Good night. PC elitist. Oh, yes. PC mustard race. Yay. PCs are the best. Oh, Dota is toxic. I heard Dota was nicer, but guess not. Hot, 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 hot. Hotty, hot, 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 hot. Oh, bubbles. Don't form bubbles. Please don't. I don't want to do bubbles. I hate bubbles. Crap. What time do I got? Do we sleep? Whenever we feel like it. Whenever we're sleepy. It's terrible to say, but come on, Pop. Oh, gosh. A Q&A, maybe. A lot of people have been asking about it, so I might do a Q&A soon. I'll probably start doing those after I get back from NerdCon. Get some things, more things planned. Yes, Sniper Wolf is very short. It was surprising. I think I'm actually taller than her. It's kind of funny. I was like, what? But hey, I'm short. I used to love the GameCube. I was like that one person that liked the GameCube. They're like, God, the GameCube controller sucks. I was like, but the GameCube controller is perfect for my tiny hands. We pretty much go to bed around the same time unless I have to do something and I stay up later, or he has to do something and I'm just like, I'm tired. So I just go to bed. Okay. Where did my heart thing go? Heart, heart, heart. Let me look. I need to look up pictures so I get this right. Aha, here it is. Oh, well, thank you. Well, you're very welcome, Damien. I try to respond to as many people as I can. A lot of times I don't know what to say, so I don't really respond. So I'm just like, okay. Okay. Time. I like the giant A button on the GameCube. It's like smash, 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 smash. Smash the A button. Where's the A button? Oh, no, it's right there. You can't miss it. Ooh, hot. Okay. Where did that thing go? So it kind of sticks to there. Dude, look how it looks. It looks pretty cool. Da 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 da. No, I don't drink coffee because I just don't like it. Caffeine doesn't really do much to me. So I don't drink coffee. I wake up by sheer will. I don't know. I don't really like it. I know people tell me, like, if you drink it, you'll like it. I'm like, I drink it and I don't like it. It gives me gas. Sorry. Boomy! Hey, little man! How are you doing? And that, you guys, is the belt. Actually, there's a little bit more embellishments, but I'm going to do that with epoxy sculpt clay instead. Ta-da. Oh well, since I've gotten there, let me turn off this. Alright, well that is it for the stream today. I am glad that you guys were able to come out and watch for as long as you did, and I appreciate you keeping me company while I do this. And I hope to stream a little bit more before I go off to NerdCon so you guys can see the painting process, hopefully. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming to watch the stream. Good night. Bye.